Hello, everybody. My name's Harry James. You all know what time it is. It's that time, baby. I have the Corso Schooner hat on. That means it's time for the college picks for this week. What is this? 13 in college football. We'll preview all the games. Big 12, non-Big 12. Lots of fun football all week, as this is the final regular season week for major college football, because major college football next week will have their Big 12 championships. Big 12, Big 10, SEC, ACC, all of them. So for this week, it's huge. Find out who wins and who loses, who's in and who's out. Next, this week, rivalry week for major college football. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. Welcome to the college football pick'em select show for week 13 of college football. It includes our lovely Big 12, who's actually one of those teams that's actually playing for conference championships. So next week, there's only going to be one game, and Oklahoma will be in that one game. Question is, who will they be playing in that one game? But we're not there yet. We're this week. And for 13, the Big 12 games actually start the day after Thanksgiving, that Friday. So Friday, they'll start Big 12 games. 2 sets. Baylor at TCU on Fox Sports 1 will be the AM game at 11 a.m. I'm actually going to go TCU in this ball game. That will set up TCU Oklahoma next weekend in Arlington for the Big 12 championships. The other Saturday game is the battle for Texas, as the other two Texas teams go at it on Fox National, 7 o'clock. Texas Tech looks to become bowl eligible against their rival Texas in Austin. I actually like Texas in this ball game on Friday. Flip the calendar to the final regular season games on Saturday, at least in the Big 12, and you'll see 3 more games. 11 a.m. It's Kansas at Okie State. Fox Sports 1. Oklahoma State. I think that they're going to beat Kansas. I think that they're going to take a lot of their anger out on Kansas State that they had last week, and they're going to use it, and they're going to get it tonight. They're going to get it that day. Gonna get it done. Speaking of Kansas State at 2:30, they will host Iowa State in the Little Apple on their senior day. ESPN 2. I'm actually going to go with Kansas State and the Wildcats, the Bill Snides and Snyders, the Fighting Snyders. And finally, 2:45, the final regular season game in the Big 12 for 2017 is West Virginia and Oklahoma on ESPN. I'm not going to pick this game because I don't want to sound like a homer. But about this game, I do want to say that my prayers are out to Will Greer, the quarterback of the other team, West Virginia. Get well soon, buddy. This hurts. It really hurts that you're not playing the best against the best, particularly in this league. And he has been pretty good. He's probably been, the third best quarterback besides the 2 in this state. He's probably been the other guy, he and Hill, as far as quarterback play this season. Also, the guy from Iowa State's been pretty good. But I'd take Greer over any of those other guys. So, that's just me. The rest of the games on Tuesday, they'll start Bowling Green at Eastern Michigan, ESPN 3. I'm going to go with Eastern Michigan. Kent State at Akron. I'm going to go with Akron. ESPN 3, by the way, is the Bowling Green Eastern Michigan. Kent State Akron on ESPNU. And Miami, Ohio at Ball State, ESPN 3. That game, I like Miami of Ohio. So you get done with your turkey, and college football now they're not playing as many games as the NFL is. But it's not like they're ignoring the fact that the NFL plays on Thursday night. Because there is one Thursday game. It's the Battle of Mississippi. Ole Miss will be at Mississippi State at 6:30 p.m. on the ESPN platform for a 6:30 kick on Thanksgiving night. I like Mississippi State in that bowl game. Friday, now there's a ton of games on Friday. Basically what they've done is they've taken all the games, all the D1 games, they split them into Thursday and Friday, so where you can see so much more on this final regular season weekend of major college football. And like I said, it all starts on Friday at 10:30 because Northern Illinois at Central Michigan on CBS Sports. That's going to start at 10:30. I like Central Michigan at that one. 11 a.m. Western Michigan at Toledo, ESPNU. I'm going to go with Toledo. 2 more 11 a.m. games. ABC will have Miami of Florida at Pitt on ABC. I'm going to go with Miami. And Navy at Houston on ESPN. I'm going to go with Houston. 12 o'clock, ESPN2, The Ohio and Buffalo on ESPN 3. I'm going to go with Buffalo. 1:30 CBS Sports. The SEC game on Friday will be Missouri at Arkansas on CBS. I'm going to go with Missouri. 2:30 p.m. on ABC, the Battle for Florida. Probably, as far as the major conferences that we talk about, the AAC, not one of them, but they have their title game next week too. And this could be for that division, as South Florida will be at Central Florida on ABC. I actually like Central Florida in this ball game. The other game, New Mexico at San Diego State, that will be on CBS Sports, also at 2:30. I'm going to go with San Diego State. 3 o'clock, Texas State will be at Troy on ESPN 3. I'm going to go with Troy. Iowa at Nebraska, FS1. I'm actually going to go with the Big Reds in this one, the Fighting Big Reds. I think that they're going to get bowl eligible, make my dad a little happier as a Nebraska fan. Bowl would make him happy. We'll then take a little break, and at 6 p.m., though, we got to get started again. Western Kentucky at Florida Atlantic and the beIN Sports Network. I'm going to go with Florida International, FIU. 7 o'clock prime time on Friday. The Battle for Virginia. Virginia Tech at Virginia, ESPN. I'm going to go with Virginia. They're going to get bowl eligible. Virginia Tech's kind of struggled here as of late. So I think Virginia's going to get them in a rivalry game on senior night. And at 9 o'clock, 9:30 actually, the Battle for California will take place. Cal at UCLA, Fox Sports 1. I'm going to go with the Bruins of UCLA. So that's Friday. Saturday, a little early. Get you some pre-breakfast before you get your omelets, before you get your eggs cooked up for the breakfast kickoffs. Get some cereal. Get some Pop-Tarts in your system. Because at 10 a.m. is this one. 10 a.m. Alabama Birmingham hosts UTEP. UTEP at UAB on Conference USA TV. I'm going with Birmingham, Alabama. Regular 11 a.m. kickoffs on Saturday. Tulane at Southern Methodist, CBS. I'm going to go with SMU. CBS Sports, that is. The battle for Georgia is on the ACC. From the SEC is on ABC. Georgia at Georgia Tech. I'm going to go with Georgia. Ohio State and They are at Michigan on big national Fox. I'm going to go with The Ohio State University. East Carolina at Memphis on ESPNU. I'm going to go with Memphis. UConn at Cincinnati on ESPN News. I'm going to go with Cincy. Indiana at Purdue, ESPN2. I'm going to go with the Purdue Boilermakers. Oral buddy, Mark Stoops, Bob and Mike's brother. He and the rest of the Kentucky Wildcats host Louisville at Kentucky SEC Network. I'm going to go with Kentucky. And the Battle for Florida on ESPN. Florida State at Florida. I'm going to go with the Gators of U of F. 11:20. BC, Boston College at Syracuse, ACC Network. I'm going to go with Boston College. 11:30 a.m. Also on this one, also on ACC Network. Duke at Wake Forest. I'm going to go with Wake. 12 o'clock. North Texas at Rice, ESPN3. Our old buddy from Oklahoma, Seth Luttrell at North Texas, doing a great job on that. He could also be playing for a conference title next week. But before he gets there, he's got to take care of Rice. I think he will. On the road. That one's on ESPN3 at noon. North Texas at Rice. Go Mean Green. 1 o'clock, Florida Atlantic at Charlotte Stadium Network. I'm going to go with Florida Atlantic. Appalachian State at Georgia State. ESPN3. I'm going to go with Georgia State. 1 o'clock on ESPN3. 1:30 on the Stadium Network. Southern Miss at Marshall. I'm going to go with Marshall. 2 o'clock, ESPN3.com. Old Dominion at Middle Tennessee. I'm going to go with Middle Tennessee. Also on ESPN3.com. Arkansas State at ULM. That's University of Louisiana Monroe. I'm going to go with Arkansas State. On the AT&T Sports Network, the new network on your AT&T systems. That's Las Vegas, UNLV at Nevada. The Battle for Vegas, baby. Battle for Nevada. I'm going to go with Las Vegas in that one. 2:30 games. The Iron Bowl. The Battle for Bama. CBS. Alabama at Auburn. Go Auburn, baby. I think they're going to win this, actually. Go Auburn. Auburn Tigers. Also on the Big Ten Network, Penn State at Maryland. I'm going to go with Penn State. The Battle for North Carolina at NC State, ESPNU. I'm going to go with NC State. And CBS Sports Network has Boise State at Fresno State. I'm going to go with Boise State. They're going to win another conference title in Boise. 3 o'clock, Michigan State at Rutgers on National Fox. I'm going to go with Michigan State. Northwestern at Illinois. Fox Sports 1, I'm going to go with Northwestern. The Battle for Tennessee on the SEC Network. Vanderbilt at Tennessee. I'm going to go with the University of Tennessee of all country. ESPN3.com has Idaho at New Mexico State. I'm going to go with New Mexico State. And Temple at Tulsa on ESPN News. I'm going to go with Tulsa. 3:30 p.m. Pac-12 Network. The Battle for Arizona is on tap. Arizona State at Arizona State. I'm going to go with ASU. 4 o'clock, ESPN3. Georgia Southern at Louisiana Lafayette. I'm going to go with Lafayette. Also on ESPN3.com, Wyoming is at San Jose State. I'm going to go with Wyoming. 6 o'clock p.m., ESPN Deuce. The Battle for Oregon. Oregon State at Oregon. I'm going to go with Oregon. 6:30, Clemson at South Carolina, ESPN. Battle for South Carolina. But I'm going to go with Clemson. Texas A&M at LSU on the SEC Network. Can you go against LSU in a night game? I don't think so. So I'm going to go with LSU. Speaking of Louisiana, what about University of Texas, San Antonio at Louisiana Tech, ESPN, the U. I'm going with La Tech. Finally, the nightcap. The final nightcap of the regular season looks like this for major college football, that is. Notre Dame at Stanford, ABC. I'm going to go with Stanford. Washington State at Washington on National Fox. I'm going to go with Washington. But I think Washington State can kind of play with them a little bit. Mike Leach, some mind games a little bit there. Colorado at Utah. Fox Sports 1, I'm going with Utah. CBS Sports, BYU at Hawaii. I'm going to go with Hawaii on CBS Sports Network. And the final game of major college football, Utah State at Air Force, 9:15, ESPN 2. I'm going with the Air Force Academy. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You can watch this and all my other YouTube ball recaps, ball picks, picks and all. Find them on YouTube. Boomer Sooner 1982 on the YouTube. You can also find them on my Twitter account at Hypeman Harry. I will also put them on my Facebook page, Harry James Taylor. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy this final major weekend of big-time college football. It's here. Next week, championship weekend. Till then, guys, my name's Harry James. I am out of here. Take care, everybody.